week 2, day 1. What you guys are going to find for the prepare portion, surprise is another general warm-up, but it is going to be geared more towards upper body. So you're going to see things like thread the needle, you're going to see Hindu push-ups, tricep stretch, really focusing on opening up the shoulders and getting all of the surrounding musculature of the shoulders warm before bench pressing, because that's the practice portion of the workout. So again, the set and rep range today is going to be 2 sets of 15 for the varsity. We're looking at a really high amount of time under tension once again. So the goal is motor pattern training. Okay. Accessory work for the bench press. You guys are going to see some mid-back strengthening exercises there and some tricep exercises. Something to focus on inside of the bench press is if you notice maybe one arm is rising before the next, that could be a mid-back weakness. If you notice that the shoulders are sliding up towards the ears as the kids press or they finish their press, that's a mid-back weakness as well. If we see the shoulders not pinned to the bench, maybe some rounding in the upper back and some internal rotation, that could also be a mid-back weakness. So keep those 3 things in mind as you watch the bench press. The arms rising at different rates, shoulders rising towards the ears, or even the shoulders rising up off of the bench. Those are things that we want to watch for because eventually later on down the line, those are going to lead to safety issues. So check in with those and make sure that the accessory work is geared towards fixing that if you see any one of those things. Tricep strengthening exercises, these are just going to be for kids that have trouble finishing the lockout of the bench press. So a lot of times we include a pause inside of the bench press, a pause on the chest. And what you'll find is that creates a lot of strength and a lot of tension down there at the bottom position straight off of the chest. But then the athlete will have a hard time finishing the press. So they'll get it maybe 1 to 2 inches off the chest and then have a hard time locking out. The tricep strength that's where that shines. So yeah, that's the accessory work for the practice portion of the workout. Play is going to be a few rounds of a 400-meter run, 20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups. And then we're finishing with some core work. So ring rollouts, set those rings down low, raise them up higher for some of the athletes that need scaling, have them focus on keeping a tight core throughout, braced throughout those ring rollouts, following it with a little other flexion exercises. And that is week 2, day 1.